I guess is to tell you you're choosing out from the rest.
So, hello everybody, and welcome to our very special Zoom call today. My name is Alexander, and I'm the marketing director of LaRace. I will guide you through the next couple of minutes and will explain you together with the CEO Matthew Howell, what exactly is happening, what is starting these days, how you can participate, and what this opportunity can do for you and your loved ones. I will introduce myself after the part of our CEO. He will explain you a very new game, which is currently produced and programmed. It's a play to earn game, and it can truly change your life. It's a horse racing game with many interesting mechanisms, many possibilities for you guys to make money simply by playing with your activity. But I don't want to tell you guys too much. Let's welcome Matthew Howell, the CEO of LaRace, to this Zoom meeting. Let him explain the game. And once he's finished, I will also introduce myself a little bit more, so you also know who is sitting here on the other side of the computer. And I will tell you exactly how the system works, how you can participate, and why it's so important to start now. So, hello, Matthew. Can you hear me? Are you there?
Hi, yeah, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you very fine. Thanks for joining. I know you're very busy these days with setting up the game, with creating the mechanisms, with creating the visuals, and to really move forward in this crazy new market, which is currently arising all over the world. And yeah, I leave the word for you now, so you can tell the people a little bit what's going to happen and yeah, who you are and what you do. And then after that, I'm going to jump in again. So enjoy.
Okay, am I able to share my screen? Yeah. Okay. Right, can you see that now?
Yep, it's very visible. Thank you.
Okay, so I'll start with an introduction. My name is Matthew Howell. I'm 43. I'm from Wolverhampton, England. I'm educated up to Masters in Digital Studies. My personal ambition is to become successful by helping create opportunities for particularly the third world citizens who are often exploited and are offered very limited opportunities. In my travels around the world, I've met rich people and some of the very poorest people on the planet. One thing that struck me is just how hard working the poorest people are, but also need to be. I want to offer them an opportunity to become part of a community where the time and money they invest and spend delivers a potentially life-changing income that will hopefully enable them to change their current circumstances for their younger generations to live a better way of life. Whether through education, you know, setting up a business or similar opportunities to what we're delivering here. So on to the next one. So what are we building? So this is the ecosystem, and what we're doing is we're combining the use case of NFT ownership with metaverse, with horse racing, video gaming, and play to earn through affiliate marketing with a decentralized autonomous organization manning it all, which to my knowledge is the first in the world to combine all of these elements. So what are we building it on? So we can see here Web 1 was essentially the internet of information. You could pretty much just read what was put out there. As Web 2 evolved, it became owned by centralized companies that permitted people to upload certain content that the corporations approved of, and therefore the content creators shared some of the profit. Now, Web3 is a term coined by the Ethereum Foundation, and it essentially means blockchain. And we're going to be utilizing the blockchain to create this. We're also going to be using Unity game engine, which will deliver high-end graphics with amazing gameplay to deliver a very visually impressive result in the game and the metaverse aspect. So, okay, so what is an NFT? Okay, simply, it's one of a kind. In the future, I'd expect more and more physical items, such as houses or IDs, to show ownership through NFT. I'd imagine digital passports will be something that comes along pretty soon. These will be labeled as digital IDs, but essentially they'll be NFTs. As it states here, non-fungible tokens are a record of ownership of primarily digital media, where the NFTs are stored on a blockchain. NFTs represent a digitally unique asset, such as a virtual gaming asset, digital artwork, and even physical assets such as luxury goods and cars. As we can see beneath that, we've seen an exponential rise in the market cap of NFTs. So the metaverse, it will be more like the World Wide Web than a virtual world when it's fully operational, in that avatars which will represent the user will be able to seamlessly travel around all the areas that are labeled as a metaverse. Where access is unavailable, that will not be a metaverse, that will simply be a virtual world. So, such as the game Minecraft, which is a massive game built within a virtual world. You know, there is quite a difference between virtual world and metaverse, in that the metaverse needs that interoperability. Okay, so we can see some of the biggest names on the planet. They're already putting time, money, effort into launching NFT and metaverse projects. We can also see some of the biggest brands in the world. They're again investing money into the NFTs and metaverse, which, if there's any indication that something's here to stay, you can look at the companies that are investing in it, and we can already see they're some of the biggest companies on the planet. Okay, so horse racing already has a huge 300 billion market, dominated primarily by the Western countries. I don't think this is due to the rest of the world not liking horse racing, but it's more down to the costs and the participants' ability to engage. So offering new users from different parts of the world the ability to become owners, to participate, and to have an enjoyable experience, we'd anticipate a massive uptake in that opportunity, bringing many people seeking the ability to play and earn. So, as well as disrupting the horse racing industry, we're also entering the gaming world, which already dominates the revenue of the entertainment industry, as you can see by this. Our platform will be available on all three: the mobile, the console, and the PC. So we can see from this the growth year over year of players globally. We can see that the Asia Pacific region dominates that, and a year over year growth of 4.9%. Okay, so this one almost speaks for itself, that 125 billion was spent with no return. You know, so this was pure profit for the game creators. So if you imagine bringing people into this ecosystem where any money that they spend on items in game is likely to increase their return, that's going to be appealing for everybody, including gamers and people that are just looking to supplement their income, people that need a full-time income. So very appealing software. Okay, so I think due to the previous slide, we're seeing the emergence of the pay-to-earn industry, which simply offers players a chance to get a return from their time and money for the time they invest. I think it's a very appealing prospect because there's already a huge market there of people playing games purely for the fun of it. When you therefore swap that out for not only can you have fun, but you can earn an income from it, I think it's gonna pull gamers and many other people into this industry. So we can see here the growth of the play to earn NFT gaming. We can see it started in 2018, and we're already seeing an exponential rise, which we'd anticipate this continuing for the next decade at least, as the industry grows and people realize what's on offer. For this one, we're just seeing the trend and where it's located globally. Speaks for itself, really. This one, we can see the growth of the metaverse, expected to reach 783.3 billion in 2024. So again, another area that we're entering that's seeing exponential growth. Okay, so hopefully it's now clear that all the individual components that we're putting together are currently growing at such a rapid rate that this opportunity is going to be huge. So a little bit about the structure and the gameplay. So we've created 5 series of horses, which essentially is aimed at accommodating various budgets. So we've got the lowest price one at $100, rising up through to the highest one at $5,000, just to accommodate the budget. So within each series, we've created 5 bloodlines. Within the 5 bloodlines, we've given one an advantage with one of the attributes. So there are 5 attributes for each horse, which will be tested throughout a race. So the tracks are going to be designed to put these to the test. So each of the bloodlines has a slight advantage in one of the areas. That's going to allow for people to carry out an assessment of the track, of the different horses, of the attributes of the horse, and therefore they can attempt to predict which horse they believe will win. We've tried to make it virtually impossible to predict, you know, like real horse racing, but people can have a go and kind of work out which one they believe. And that's what we believe creates the fun component that's already found in live horse racing. So as this idea evolved, it became apparent that constructing the way we chose meant that it could offer numerous ways of generating an income. The 6 core methods are listed here. So we've got play to earn, engage to earn, learn to earn, trade to earn, govern to earn, and breed to earn. And then branching off that as some subcategories for additional earning potentials, which I think Alex will go into a little bit more detail following this. Okay, so that's myself and Alex. I believe that was in Vietnam when we attended and had a fantastic time there. Okay, so this is the token details. So the contract addresses can be found on the NFTX platform under the addresses tab, but this one just highlights the differences between the gaming and the government token. So this is the tokenomics. I won't go through this, but if anybody does want to have a closer look at this, they can send us an email to info@nftexpress.club, and we can send out a copy of this presentation, and people can take a more in-depth look at the slides that have been shown, as well as the tokenomics. Okay, so as highlighted, there were two tokens. Initially, this is the governance token. A governance token is required for any decentralized autonomous organization that plans on allowing the organization to be owned and operated by its community. So that's where it gives the voting rights for the individual owners. It's also required to mint the NFT assets. A contribution is required towards the breeding, and it's necessary to use for participation in the metaverse. So again, the gaming token is more for in-game to participate in races. So if you want to enter an NFT horse into a race, you have to pay using the gaming token. Again, the contribution is required for the breeding process, and it can also be used to put down to predict the winner of a race, where if you predict correctly, there'd be a return on that. And it's also required to pay the fees in the marketplace. Okay, so our journey so far. So we're now at the stage where we've listed the tokens on a decentralized exchange, and the pre-sale minting of the NFTs is live. So this one shows the roadmap. It also gives an indication of a large amount of work still to be undertaken to make this dream a reality. But what I can say is the ball is rolling in many of these areas. Although the finish lines differ, you know, this can be down to the sheer amount of work involved in the different areas. But you can see the roadmap and where we're headed. Okay, so I'd personally like to thank everyone for attending and listening to me. I hope you see what we're building here will change the world, and you are all welcome aboard. Thank you very much.
All right, guys, if you can stop sharing your screen, Matthew, I can jump in here. So, sounds very technical. Let me put it into a very, very simple form so you guys understand exactly what's going on. But before I do that, let me just quickly introduce myself so you know who's sitting in front of you here. So my name's Alexander. I'm 45 years old and I'm originally from Germany. I started with LaRace a couple of months back when Matthew was looking for a marketing director, and I have a lot of experience in marketing. I'm doing network marketing more than 20 years. I've built hundreds of thousands of partners in different organizations. I started when I was a young boy in the direct selling industry, selling nutrition, coffee, juices, multivitamins, drinks, cosmetics, and then later on also alarm systems, different crypto projects, and so on. Currently, I've built huge organizations, more than 700,000 distributors over the last couple of years. I always had one of the highest ranks in the companies, like diamond, double diamond, triple diamond, so which is very, very good. That's at the end of the ladder of the career plan in these companies. And yeah, my story is like this. The last couple of months, I was looking really for something new, because the market, our industry, has nothing to offer. Everything is very, very boring, right? Especially if you have experience in this, you find some minting, mining, whatever the people come up with, it's nothing special, it's nothing unique. And then Matthew introduced me to the play to earn industry, and I went with him to one of the biggest crypto expos in Asia. And I was sitting there inside this expo, and my mind made boom. I said, Alex, what is this? How can you not know about this industry? It's $1 billion industry already. It's rising. It's getting bigger, especially in Asian countries. There are thousands, hundreds of thousands of people playing these games, making money for the families, taking care for food, and pay the rent out of that. Simply through their activity. Sounds unbelievable, but this is what it is. And yeah, there are very, very good games in the market. But I played some of these games. I liked them. But the idea what Matthew has in terms of visuals, graphics, entertainment for gamers, this will be on a completely different level. And currently, if you look at the gaming market, what's going to happen is they have hundreds of millions of people playing their games on the phones or PlayStations or whatever you want to call that, and World of Warcraft and all these different games in the world. But if you want to be really good, you have to pay money every month or every week to make your character, your avatar you're using stronger and better. And now imagine what is going to happen now in the future, in the next couple of months and years, when all these people suddenly find out, I don't have to pay anymore to get a better one, just one time to participate in the metaverse, and then I can actually make money. What do you think what is going to happen? And then everything runs on a blockchain, completely decentralized, without any human intervention, no stress at all. And then you combine this whole story with a really, really good game and affiliate marketing. That means tell our friends about it and bring them to the game. So what we're doing here is we have just today only our second Zoom. That means everyone who is in this Zoom right now can start before the whole world gets to know about it. And let me share my screen with you so you also understand why it's so important to be right here, right now, why the time is now, because NFTs are the new crypto gold. Before, wait one moment, let me share my screen. Before, I always believed cryptocurrencies is the new digital gold, which is sometimes also true because it has a lot of potential and they're great currency outside in the market. And especially if you would have started early, you'd have made a huge profit. But when I saw the potential of the NFTs and how much they are sold for in the world, it absolutely blew my mind. I thought this is not possible. And one of a crazy example is here Beeple. This Beeple has been sold for, that's one NFT, yeah, guys, just one NFT, a digital picture you have on your phone for $69 million. And another very interesting NFT, which has been sold for a lot of money, is CryptoPunk, sold at $7.58 million. Can you believe that? And now it gets even more crazier. I don't know if you guys use Twitter, but the first tweet on Twitter as an NFT was sold for $2.9 million. I mean, I don't know who buys that and who has so much money available to pay for a digital picture, but this is what's happening. You all know the ape. You've seen him for sure everywhere on Facebook, sold for $2.7 million. So this is the potential here of the NFTs. And yeah, of course, here the LaRace horses, the horses you need to participate in this game are also limited. They are very limited. So that means the horses you're getting now will have a rise in value. Because the idea here is to create millions and millions and millions of users. And when they want to participate at a later stage, they need to get a horse. But we are selling all the horses now, and then there will be a market. And then the people who want to play have to go to this market and buy the horse off you. And you can demand the price for the horse. And this is where you will make a lot of money. We have 5 categories of horses, like Matthew already explained. Gleber, the earth horse, which starts as a $100 horse. There's only 200,000 horses available. The next category is a $500 horse, the water horse, or Wasser, how we say in German. You have 40,000 horses available. Then is the wind horse. It's called Zrak. Costs $1,000. We have 20,000 NFTs available. And then we come to the more exclusive area, the fire horse, Brandwheel, $2,500, where we have 8,000 NFTs available. And then the maximum you can get is the lightning horse, the Foudre, for $5,000, where we have 4,000 NFTs available. And that's it. And when these are sold, there's no more. That's it. you can dictate the price of your horse when you put it on the market, when somebody wants to play. And more interesting for you guys is also to know is the earlier you mint an NFT horse, the smaller or the lesser the serious number will be. And when the serious number is very low of your NFT, the rarer it is. And the rarer the NFT, the more chances you also have to win a race. And the rarer the NFT, the more value it can have in the future. And not only that, we want to reward you guys at this early stage to participate in this game. That means we have a very, very special offer for you guys ready here. That means if you start now in this pre-launch phase, as one of the earliest people with the $100 horse, for example, we will give you a free airdrop worth $100 tokens on top. So let me repeat that. You buy a horse for $100 and we give you tokens for $100. So the horse is, you can say, for free. And the tokens release will be every day into your wallet over 3 years. First year, 50%, then 30%, then 20%. And very important is to know that this free airdrop will only be available for the first 50 weeks of pre-launch. Because the free token for new minting will drop every day, every week by 2%, friends. So it means now is the time to get the maximum benefits. You get your horse for free, you pay $100 and you get $100 worth tokens. I mean, that's not, it's a no-brainer, right? And if you say, hey, there are 5 categories of horses, I want to get a better horse, then you can also decide yourself to go for the water horse for $500. And yeah, there it starts to get very interesting for you guys, because the airdrop will be raised by a bonus. That means you pay $500 and you get tokens for $525. And if you say, okay, I want to really win many races and get something more exclusive, then you would go for the wind horse for $1,000, where only 20,000 NFTs available. And there you already get 10% more. That means you pay $1,000 and you get tokens for $1,100. Then we have the Branville Fire Horse. Now we are coming really into the exclusive area, because the amount of horses is very limited. That means the value will rise a lot in the future, because there are only limited number available, of course, and you get 15% on top. That means you pay $2,500 and LaRace will give you free tokens of the LaRace token for $2,875. And then the maximum you can have is the Lightning Horse, where we only have 4,000 horses available. This is really a small amount of number, because with this system now, with this project, with the affiliate marketing, I can promise you one thing, guys. In a couple of months, we will have hundreds of thousands of people. Yeah, hundreds of thousands of people. So now with this $5,000 horse, you get 20% bonus on top. That means you pay $5,000 and you get tokens for $6,000. And yeah, these tokens are not locked or blocked or whatever. The tokens are listed already on PancakeSwap, on WireSwap, and everything you're getting every day, obviously, you can sell immediately, yeah? So you don't have to hold it, you can sell it. But what I always say is, when you want the maximum profit, of course, you would hold it until the price will go further up. So the comparison of a LaRace NFT and other NFTs. You've seen these crazy prices of millions and millions of dollars where they sold these interesting NFT pictures, right? But what can you do with it? You can't do nothing. You can just hold it to trade. It means you can resell it somewhere. If somebody is crazy enough to give you $100 million for it, fine, you can sell it. But there's no ecosystem around it. You really can't do anything with it. And with the LaRace system, the metaverse, the game, the crazy graphics, you have a completely new ecosystem around it, because there will be earned by learning, earned by playing, earned by engaging, earned by breeding, earned by hosting races, and earned by trading NFTs. So that gives you a completely new possibility with your NFTs. And of course, there's a burning mechanism inside here. That means burning of tokens happens on all the activities. And this is important for us to generate a price rise and take tokens off the market. So whenever somebody is participating in a race, the tokens are burned or getting off the market. When somebody is breeding new horses, because when you have a female horse and a male horse, you can breed a baby horse, a foal, and this gives you a new NFT, which after the breeding time will also be able to go into the metaverse and race and make money for you guys. Then there's the system of the use to predict the winner of a race. There also gaming tokens will be burned. And then we have the fees of the marketplace. If somebody wants to sell it, fees are getting paid. So also there, this is also a burning mechanism which will take tokens off the market. And on all selling transactions, 1% tokens will be burned, friends. So what is the business model? I told you about it. What is my expertise? I'm a networker and an affiliate marketer, and we decided to create a crazy business model for you friends, so that it's really interesting for you. So you not only earn from the game. So there's 16 income streams for you. Yes, you hear me right. 16 income streams in this game. That means you have free to earn, play to earn, create to earn, engage to earn, spin the wheel, direct referral bonus, quick starter bonus, team bonus, sponsor bonus, withdrawal, share bonus, govern to earn, host races where you can also own your own hippodrome, your own race stadium, and you participate in all the gaming. Then share of revenue in marketplace. You can have a royalty on Genesis horses. That means when you breed horses and you resell it and they do races, you will get lifetime commissions on top, prediction bonuses, trade to earn, and of course, a very interesting reward and ranking system. That means, of course, activity will be rewarded here. That means the more business you make, the more you get, and it will go up to $1 million cash into your hands, or a house or a villa or a Rolex or a Lambo or computer, whatever you dream of. Everything is possible for every person. I don't want to go too much today into all the different mechanisms here, because I want to do a complete business model Zoom with you guys where we can discuss everything. The affiliate system is a binary plan. It's very simple. You start here with us. You invite 2 people. They will be placed one on the left side, one on the right side. They activate their horse. They mint their horse, and then you're entitled to most of the commissions and earnings here. Then there's a reward system. I showed it before. You have different ranks: silver, get AirPods, mobile phones, travel, Dubai, laptops, VR, Rolex. I said it before, everything is possible. Yeah, but we will do this on another time for the people who want to work, because this is a business here which will allow you to just be passively. If you don't want to speak to people and say, hey, I'm not interested in building a team and making money, fine, that's absolutely okay. Get yourself NFT, sit on it, and watch how everything grows. Your tokens grows, the price grows, the value of your horses grows. Resell it, play the game, make money, and have a happy life. No problem. This is for everyone. But if you say, hey, I really want to change my life, I really want to earn a lot of money, and let me tell you, I have created more than 500 USD millionaires in my last 20 years in my affiliate marketing career. So if you want to work and say, hey, I want it all, then this can be your last network. We can work together hand in hand. I will be working with you. I will be working for you. And we can grow this business globally, bring thousands and thousands and thousands into this game, and you can simply make a lot of money. I want to say only one thing today. I don't want to make it too complicated or too long, because normally the people stop listening when we do it too long. But if you really want, speak to your uplines. Let's create some working groups, pull the rope in the same direction. And I will be doing these meetings now every 2 days for you guys. So your life is very easy. You just have to say, hey, I have heard about something very, very interesting. Come, listen to it. There's something brand new coming to the market, and I will be explaining everything for you guys at the beginning with Matthew. Later on, he won't have time anymore to do it. But yeah, we will explain it with you, for you, so your business can grow. You just have to invite people. So the next business meeting will be on Sunday at the same time. And everybody who wants, invite your people, you know, your contacts, your best leaders to the Zoom, and we will explain the business and we can grow together. So I would like to welcome you on this exciting trip. This is a big, big, big game changer. And all the minting options are open now. You have 6 different ways of minting the NFTs with BNBs, with Wire and BNB, with BUSD, and many, many other options are available on our website. And whatever you feel, I can only say, ask the person who invited you here today, get yourself a registration link from the person, register for free. It doesn't cost anything. Have a look on this beautiful back office we have created, and yeah, then decide what you want in life. Okay, I start with $100, fine. Oh, okay, I have some spare money. I start with $500, even better. If you want to go for the maximum, up to you. We also have the options available for all bloodlines, for all horse categories. To buy couples means you can buy a female horse, a male horse. They breed together, you can have a baby foal, and you start already breeding your new NFT generation, which will be working for you. So there's a lot of possibilities. It will be a very, very crazy market, and I would like to welcome you on this amazing trip here with LaRace and NFT-Xpress. So thank you very much for listening, guys. Wish you all an amazing weekend. It's Friday. Let that sink in, but don't wait too long, because you want one of the first horses. And I want to say thank you very much. And I see you all very soon on this Sunday at the same time. So invite your prospects. Bye-bye.